2-yard gain. Making a stop there. Time, Kool-Aid McKinstry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find an aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to Hampton. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame. Offense to the line fast.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're staring at a 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
They're going for it. It's Herbert. He connects downfield. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers take a 6-0 lead right away. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7, Saints nothing. Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. This is Alvin Kamara with it. A lot of space ahead. Shoves one away. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down.
Gain of 52 yards. 1st down, New Orleans.
Another run for Kamara. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. That's a nice quick correction for this flag block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Throwing it on 2nd down. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Yeah, I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Black 40. Red.
They'll throw for it. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish off their opening drive. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
And the two-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. Reed now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. Good work so far. He's got room. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
At their own 36-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Set. 380. Set.
Here's Hampton, open the drive. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop it.
It's a gain of
Offense in a hurry up here.
And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Set.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
That's a run that's all hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Set. Ready.
Throwing now, Herbert. Throw is there for a long day Ganson. Down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Shotgun give to Hampton. They're still going at the 30. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
14 more yards.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
At the 21-yard line.
5-9. Set.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Could make the connection, was looking for Lat McConkey, and that leaves him with 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Set.
Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
That kind of call right there, Kate, shouldn't be the 3rd down surprise. It used to be 5, 10, 15 years ago. So common in teams' playbooks league-wide. But boy, is it tough to defend. And that's why they love breaking it out to reset those chains.
Brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down, here's an option. And he gets in, touchdown. The Chargers take a 7-point lead in the 1st. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. He fields it from the 8. Kicks away from one. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Ready, ready.
They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front says, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Ready.
They'll work against the blitz. Gets it to Juwan Johnson. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Getting on that shot, you totally flip the field and the tone of this drive. Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing again on second. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Connection made to Shaheed. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
Set. 380. Ready.
Going right this time with Hampton. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Working quickly here.
10 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Again, it's Hampton. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead.
Chargers.
Extra point is up and good from Sly. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Saints 14.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Back now, pressure coming. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go, set. Hut.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
45, wide. Hut.
3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Set, hut. Needle blue, 50, green. Strike, check, strike. Red, yellow. Ready.
They're going for this. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Those defenders, it might be a while before they get another chance like that again. What an incredible opportunity to hand their offense field position inside the red zone, while yet getting another shot of momentum themselves.
And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Quick pass, right side, complete. Oh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line.
You know, with some of these tight ends today, you can put 2 guys, heck, put 3 guys on them, and they still find a way to make those catches. With how they move at their size, they really are the ultimate matchup advantage.
Needing 10 yards now as they line up at 2nd and goal.
Set. Go.
Design quarterback run here. And they push them down to the 6-yard line. Give him 4 yards, and they're sitting on 3rd and goal now.
You know, games that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
Vacates quickly left side. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers grow their lead just before halftime. Here's Slide. Will try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers double their lead to 14. All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And we put everything he's got behind it. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here to get 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
Here we go. Ready?
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Well secured by Brandon Cooks. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. Here we go on 3rd down. It's complete. This is a run. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep here. Trying for a lobby, but it's intercepted. Kyer Elam makes the play. And the Chargers will take over as he reports his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field.
That's grabbed inside the 30. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21.
Saints 14.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Fielded at the 7. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's trapped down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Third down from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, and they come up empty. It's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He has it at the 5. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left in this half. So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on first and goal.
Set. Go.
Hampton. He takes this the wrong way. That's a loss all the way back to the 5. Offense up to the line fast.
A 4-yard loss on the play.
And it's Hampton.
At the 5-yard line.
And this time he's going to score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get more points to end a lopsided first half.
Chargers.
Extra point is up and good from Sly. And the Chargers grow their lead yet again.
42. Saints 14. Joey Sly.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Return starts at the 3. And this is a tough one. Met back at his own 2-yard line for the loss.
You can't have it. I mean, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting to your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
This is ahead for about 5. Alontae Taylor making the stop. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One final shot before the half. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. The intended target was his running back. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Black 40. Ready.
He's drawn up for it. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Airing it out to start this drive. And this one is launched downfield. They connect on the deep shot. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
38 yards on the play. First down, New Orleans.
Ready.
Kamara now on first and 10. He dodged the tackle. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down. Dose of the hurry up here.
Yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Looking for a pass on second and short. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kyer Elam makes the play. And the Chargers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of the offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
Back-to-back runs yielding just 2 yards, and now it's 3rd and 8.
5-9. Hey, Ray.
What's the tight end on?
Delta to Hunt.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one's good to McConkey. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44.
Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first down, they'll run. Rolling into enemy territory. Now he's past the 25. And he will have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers push their lead further to start the half. A game-breaking play there, stunning the defense and giving this offense one for the highlight reel, baby.
Yep, just put another one on there, Cade. He is a threat to score anytime he touches the ball. The defense, they had him ready to go. They're ready to body him up in coverage, but receivers today, and we see it all the time, the best of them, they don't just do it through the air. They can use their legs as a weapon. That's a big-time touchdown run.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Returning it from the 4. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. 50, green. Cut.
Start things off with a run by Kamara. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
These last 2 snaps will force this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long.
Ready, ready. 10 black, set.
Throwing from the gun. Short pass brought in. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
You know what? I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Ready. Blue 32. Steal, check, steal.
Here's the snap on 4th. Look at that power, deep left side. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
He's to the 10. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Hampton takes it in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. Here's Slide to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chargers continue piling onto this lead.
56, Saints 14. Joey Slide set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Down. Ready.
Pistol give to Kamara. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
This one isn't looking much better,